Namaste, dear students. So, today I am here with one more problem, that is illustration number 9. So, this problem has been asked in November December 2008 paper. So, the problem is Lavanya Company Limited issued a prospectus inviting applications for 2 lakh shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of rupees 2 per share payable as follows. On application rupees 2, on allotment rupees 5 including premium, on first call rupees 3, on second and final call rupees 2. Applications received for 3 lakh shares and allotment was made pro rata to the applicants for 2,40,000 shares. Money overpaid on application was employed on account of sum due on allotment, rejected the remaining 60,000 applications and refunded. Mr. Ramesh, the owner of 6,000 shares, fails to pay 2 calls and his shares were forfeited after second and final call. All the shares forfeited were reissued at rupees 9 per share as fully paid. Pass the necessary journal entries in the books of Lavanya Company Limited and also prepare balance sheet. Dear students, even though it is a question paper problem, so this is also one of the easiest problem, so which we have done in our previous classes, the same kind of problem. But I wanted to give you an idea that how the questions will be asked in your question papers. So that is where I thought of solving this question paper problem, which was asked in the year 2008, University of Mysore for BCom. Okay, so let us look into the solution part without further any delay. I hope you have understood the problem. So 2 lakh shares were issued by the Lavanya Company Limited at a premium of rupees 2. So premium is also there. Then that premium amount will be included in allotment money. So allotment money will be 3 rupees and 2 rupees will be premium. Together it is 5. And total 3 lakhs shares applications we have received, and out of 2,40,000 we kept and 60,000 is rejected, and that excess 40,000 we are adjusting it towards allotment. So, and Mr. Ramesh, the person one who holds 6,000 shares, he fails to pay 2 calls. That means first call and second and final call. In both the calls, he failed to pay call money. So his shares has to be forfeited and the same shares has to be reissued at rupees 9 per share as a fully paid up. So this is the problem. For this, we are supposed to start the solution. So let us start the solution. Open journal entry table by leaving a space for working note for around 8 to 10 lines. Solution part, solution number 9. So I have mentioned November, December 2008 as well. So let us do the note part. So first we have to do the note. Okay, so note part. So in the note part, first we are going to find out the number of shares, issued by the Lavanya Company Limited. How many number of shares issued by the Lavanya Company Limited? Yes, exactly correct. It is 2 lakh shares. Okay. So now let us write number of shares subscribed. So subscribed is nothing but public applied for the number of shares. So how many applications has been received? It is 3 lakh. Okay, so 3 lakh. So what is the difference? Find out. So the difference is 1 lakh. So that is excess application money. Clear? Excess application applied by the public is 1 lakh. So in such a case, when it is applied in excess, see, company issued 2 lakh but public applied for 3 lakh. So in such a case, what we consider this as a over subscriptions. Over subscriptions, okay, over subscriptions of shares. So 1 lakh over subscription is there. So in such a case, what action we are supposed to do? What action we are supposed to take? Action taken is pro rata allotment. Pro rata allotment. Okay. Pro rata allotment. So let us do the working note of pro rata allotment. Pro rata allotment. So here we are going to calculate. So how many shares we have received? 3 lakh. So out of for pro rata allotment, how many shares applications we are keeping with us? In the problem is that 2,40,000 shares. Correct. Allotment was made pro rata to the applicants for 2,40,000 shares. So 2,40,000 shares is we are considering for the pro rata allotment. So out of this, how many the company is issued? 2 lakh. Correct. So 2 lakh into what is the application money? 2 lakh into 2 rupees is the application money. Correct. 2 lakh into 2. So that is equals to 4 lakh rupees. So that is we have to transfer this to application. Okay, this is going to be a application money. Okay, so second is out of this 2,40,000, 2 lakh is for application. So then what about this 40,000 we have received? 40,000 into 2, I'm sorry, 40,000 into 2. So that is going to be 80,000. Clear? So this is excess money adjusted to allotment. Correct. Adjusted to allotment. This we have done in the last problem also. So 60,000 whatever excess is rejected and refunded. That is what he says in the problem. 60,000 into 2 is 1,20,000. Clear? So this is rejected and refunded. You can write rejected and refunded. See, this is the primary working note. You must do it. So without this working note, we could not able to find how much to be transferred to application, how much to be allotment, and how much should be rejected and refunded. We might get confusion on that part. Okay. So now if you total it, you are going to get 3 lakh rupees over here. Okay, 3 lakh. It is not rupees, number of shares, total number of shares applied by the public. So this is the basic working note which we have to prepare before solving the problem. Okay. Are you all ready with the table? Yeah, I'm also ready with the table. Journal entries in the books of Lavanya Company Limited. Date, particulars, LF, debit rupees, credit rupees. Okay, so first entry, so that is receiving of application money. So what is the entry? Which will never change, other than purchase consideration. So that remains a constant entry. What is the entry for that? Yes, bank account. Bank account, debtor to share application account. Bank account debtor to share application account. So how many application we have received? 3 lakh applications. What is the application money? Rupees 2. Rupees 2 on application. So 3 lakh into 2. So that comes to 6 lakh. 6 lakh being application money, being application money received on 3 lakh shares at rupees 2. At rupees 2. So I'm done with the first entry. Okay. So now moving towards a second entry. So what is the second entry is all about? Transferring the money, correct? So which money we are supposed to transfer? Share application account debtor to where all we are supposed to transfer? To share capital account. Very good. To share capital account, then to share allotment account, good, then to bank account, okay. So which we are going to divide the application money which we have received. Okay, for example, you can take here also we have received on 3 lakh applications of rupees 2, so that amount comes to 6 lakh. Okay, so then towards share capital, how much we are supposed to transfer? 2 lakh into 2 rupees, because that is the number of shares issued by the company. So 2 lakh into 2 is 4 lakh. Okay, then share allotment, because 2,40,000 is considered for pro rata allotment. Out of 2 lakh is for capital and 40,000 application money is towards allotment. So that comes to 80,000 rupees. So then to bank account, rejected and refunded. So how many shares we are rejecting? 60,000 shares application money we are rejecting. So we are refunding it through the bank. So 60,000 into 2 is 1,20,000. So if you get confusion over here, what you are supposed to do? Open the previous working note which we have prepared. Okay, so in that working note I have clearly mentioned that clarity. So out of 2,40,000 pro rata, 2 lakh into 2 should be 4 lakh. It should be transferred to application account, that is nothing but capital. 40,000 into 2, 80,000 adjusted to allotment, so it should go to allotment account. 60,000 into 2, 1,20,000, it should be refunded, that means through bank. So look at the amount, 4,80,000, 1,20,000. So look at my journal entry now here. That is 4,80,000, 1,20,000. To the share capital 4 lakh, to the share allotment 80,000, to the bank account 1,20,000. So I believe you have understood this, how that entry has been passed and how the adjustment has been considered. So let me write the narration part. Being pro rata allotment made, excess application money, that is adjusted to allotment, adjusted to allotment, and the remaining, what we have done, the remaining, and the remaining rejected and refunded. Correct, that is what we have done. See, being pro rata allotment made, excess application money adjusted towards allotment. Excess was 40,000, which I am supposed to adjust it towards allotment, and rejected is 60,000. 60,000 into 2, 1,20,000, that has to be refunded. So we have done the second entry. Now I am moving on to the third entry. So what is the third entry is meant for? So third entry is for allotment money due, correct? So share allotment account, share allotment account debtor to share capital account, because in this problem we have premium, to share capital account, to security premium account, security premium account. Okay, so what is the total allotment money due is 5 rupees. For how many shares? On 2 lakh shares you have a due of 5 rupees. So calculate in the calculator 2 lakh into 5. So that comes to 10 lakh rupees. So you have to be very careful while writing the zeros. 10 lakh rupees. Now to share capital, how much? Actual allotment money, that is excluding of premium, that is 3 rupees. So 2 lakh into 3, how much you got? 6 lakh, that is towards capital. And premium how much? In the beginning of the problem we said at rupees 2. So 2 lakh shares into 2 rupees, that comes to 4 lakh rupees towards premium. Okay, so this is how you have to calculate. Now let us write the narration part. Being allotment money due on how many shares? 2 lakh shares, 2 lakh shares at rupees 5, that including premium, is including premium, that includes premium. So this is third entry I'm done with. So moving further towards the fourth entry. So fourth entry is always a receive entry. So receive entry always starts with what? Bank account. Bank account debtor to share allotment account. While passing this entry, you must be little alert. You have to be little alert. Why? See, actual allotment due how much? 10 lakh rupees, correct? So I'm mentioning that 10 lakh here. Actually I'm supposed to receive 10 lakh, but I have already received along with the application money, and that has to be adjusted towards allotment, that I have done in the second entry. Clear? Share allotment account. I have already received 80,000 rupees. So actually receivable was 10 lakh. Out of I have already received how much? 80,000. Okay. So then the balance is 9,20,000 should be received now through the bank. So I am receiving it 9,20,000. 9,20,000. Okay. So now let us finish the narration part. Being allotment money received. Allotment money received. Being allotment money received. Fourth entry is over. Now I am passing the fifth entry. So fifth entry is for first call money due. Okay, first call money due. So pass the entry then. What is the due entry? Share first call account debtor to share capital account. Share first call account debtor to share capital account. So that is 2 lakh shares at rupees 3 is the first call, correct? So at rupees 3. So that comes to 6 lakh rupees. 6 lakh, 6 lakh. Okay, 6 lakh, 6 lakh. So what is the narration you are going to write? Being first call money due on 2 lakh shares at rupees 3 at rupees 3. Okay, so we can close. So now we are supposed to pass the receive entry, that is going to be our sixth entry, sixth journal entry. So receive entry is bank account debtor to share first call account, share first call account. So here you have to make a narration. So 2 lakh number of shares I am supposed to receive first call money, but in the adjustment they clearly said that Mr. Ramesh is the owner of 6,000 shares, failed to pay first and second call. That he said 2 calls, that means first and second call. So what is the number of shares held by Mr. Ramesh? 6,000. So minus it. So you're going to get 1,94,000 into 3. So because that is the first call money. So 6,000 which was held by Mr. Ramesh, he could not pay his first call money. Okay, so write down 1,94,000 into first call money how much? 3 rupees, correct? So 1,94,000 into 3. So that comes to 5,82,000. So 5,82,000. 5,82,000. So now write down the narration being first call money received except 6,000 shares held by Mr. Ramesh. So done with the second call receive entry. So now first call receive entry. So now seventh one, second call due entry I am passing. Okay, second call due entry I am going to pass. So what is the entry? Share second and final call account debtor to share capital account. Okay, on 2 lakh shares he is supposed to pay second and final call money how much? So that is rupees 2, correct? Rupees 2. 2 lakh into 2 is 4 lakh. 4 lakh. Okay, so narration being share second and final call money due on 2 lakh shares at rupees 2 each. So I am done with the due entry of second and final call. So now I am passing the 8th entry. So 8th entry is a receive entry of second and final call account, correct? So write down bank account debtor to share second and final call account. So again open the bracket. Actually I am supposed to receive 2 lakh shares money on second and final call, but Mr. Ramesh failed to pay 2 calls. That means first call also, second call also. How many shares held by Mr. Ramesh? 6,000 shares deducted. So left out as 1,94,000 shares at rupees 2. So calculate now 1,94,000 into 2. 1,94,000 into 2, that comes to 3,88,000. So I have received 3,88,000. 3,88,000. Okay, so write down the narration being Second and final call money received. Second and final call money received. Money received except 6,000 shares held by Mr. Ramesh. So eighth entry I am done with. Okay, so now that is the receive entry I am done. So now I am further moving to the ninth entry. So ninth entry is what? It is going to be a forfeiture entry, correct? So share capital account debtor. So here you are going to write number of shares held by Mr. Ramesh. How many shares he was held? 6,000 shares. What is the face value of the each share? 10 rupees. Correct. So share capital 6,000 into 10. Actually, Mr. Ramesh supposed to pay to the Lavanya company on 6,000 shares at rupees 10 each. That is 60,000 rupees. Correct. So, to forfeited shares account, to forfeited shares account, to forfeited shares account. That means how much he has paid. So, how much he has paid? Do you know that? Because he failed to pay first call, he failed to pay second call. So he has paid application and allotment, that's all, correct? But still, we go with this. He failed to pay first call, okay, to first call account. How much he did not pay in the first call? 6,000 into 3 rupees. 6,000 into 3, 18,000 he did not pay towards first call. Then 2, second and final call also he has not paid. Second and final call, that also he has not paid. So that is again 6,000 shares at rupees, how much? 2. 6,000 into 2, that is how much? 12,000. So he has not paid first call, he has not paid second call. So he did not pay the rupees 3 plus 2. That is 3 on first call, 2 on second call. So 3 plus 2 how much? 5 rupees. So he was supposed to pay 10. In that he did not pay 3 plus 2, 5. So then he has paid 5 rupees. So now write 6,000 into 5. So that comes to 30,000 which he has paid, which we have transferred to the forfeited shares account. So which I am going to highlight in a pencil, because in future I need that money to transfer the final profit to CRR account. So write down the narration being 6,000 shares, 6,000 shares held by Mr. Ramesh has been forfeited due to non-payment of call money, due to non-payment of call money. Okay, so this is the forfeiture entry. So now I am moving towards the 10th entry. So that is 10th entry is for reissue. Okay, so reissue entry, let us pass. That is always bank account debtor, then forfeiture account, forfeiture account debtor, to share capital account, to share capital account. So at what price I am reissuing this 6,000 shares held by Mr. Ramesh? We are reissuing at rupees 9. So calculate 6,000 into 9. That comes to 54,000. What was the actual face value of the shares? 10 rupees. We are reissuing at 9 rupees. So then what is the loss? 6,000 into 1. 9 plus 1, 10. So 1 rupee is the loss. So 6,000 into 1 is equal to 6,000. 2 share capital is 60,000 rupees. So here this 6,000 we are going to highlight it again, because we have received 6,000 rupees. 30,000 rupees Mr. Ramesh. So that is application and allotment money. Out of 6,000 we are facing a loss due to reissue at a discount of rupees 1. So that we are adjusting here. Okay, so let us write the narration part being reissue of shares, reissue of shares at rupees 9 each. So done with the 10th entry. So now last entry, that is 11th entry. So that is, what is the entry? Forfeited shares account. Forfeited shares account debtor to capital reserve account, to capital reserve account. So now how do you get the money for this? You know, right? That is 30,000 minus 6,000. 30,000 minus 6,000, how much? So you have got 24,000. 24,000. So write the narration being transfer of final profit to CRR account accumulated on forfeiture. That's all. So I'm done with the journal entry part for this particular problem. So now I have opened a bank account. Bank account, debit, credit, particulars rupees. So first, to share application account. How much I have received on application? Just check out. So I have received on application is rupees. If you look at the first journal entry, you will get to know 6 lakh rupees. How much? 6 lakh. Okay. So then again I have received on allotment. Share allotment account. Share application account, share allotment. How much I have received? 9,20,000. Check out in the journal entry. 9,20,000. Next I have received on share first call. Correct. I have received on share first call. So share first call account. How much I have received on share first call account? So I have received 5,82,000 rupees. 5,82,000. Next on share second and final call. Correct. Second and final call. How much I have received on second and final call account? 3,88,000. Correct. 3,88,000. Then I have received on reissue of shares. So that I am going to write it as a share capital account directly. Okay, share capital account. How much I have received on reissue share capital? 54,000. So I am writing that 54,000 directly. Okay, after all this, I have done the refund part. Correct. So application money rejected and refunded. So by share application account, how much I have rejected and refunded? Check out. So that is always available in which entry? So in the second entry, transfer entry. To bank account. How much we have transferred to bank account? 1,20,000. Correct. 1,20,000. So now do the total. So on the debit side I am doing. So that is 6 lakh plus 9,20,000 plus 5,82,000 plus 3,88,000 plus 54,000. So if you do the total, you're going to get 25,44,000. 25,44,000. 25,44,000. So I'm entering the same 25,44,000. 25,44,000 is the total. So I'm closing the total column of that table, that is bank account. So now I have to find out the carried down figure. Okay, so deduct 25,44,000 minus 1,20,000. So deduct this. 25,44,000 minus 1,20,000 will be your balance carried down figure in the bank account. That means cash left in the bank account, 1,20,000 if you deduct. So you will have 24,24,000 rupees in your bank account. 24,24,000 rupees. Okay, so this is your bank account. So now I am ready with the balance sheet table. So new balance sheet as on that date, liabilities rupees, assets rupees. So let us do the first part of liabilities, that is authorized, comma, subscribed, comma, called up, comma, and paid up capital. So for this, how much the company had called? 2 lakh shares. What is the face value of the share? At rupees 10 each. So now calculate 2 lakh shares which was issued by the company. What is the face value? 10. So 2 lakh to 10, so that comes to 20 lakh rupees. So 20 lakh rupees is the paid up capital. Okay, so actually I'm supposed to give the heading share capital. So you just give that 0.1 share capital here. 0.1 share capital. Under that you have to write all this. Okay, so now 0.2 I have, that is reserves and surplus. Reserves and surplus. So first I'm going to take security premium. Security premium or share premium, you can call it by any name, that is not a problem. So here what is the security premium amount? So that is rupees 2 on each share, correct? If you calculate 2 lakh into 2, so that comes to 4 lakh rupees. Okay, then I have a capital reserve account. So last journal entry, capital reserve account. So that is going to be 24,000. You can check up in the last journal entry. Okay, so I'm done with the liability side. So moving further, first part on the asset side, fixed assets. Fixed assets. So how much fixed assets? No fixed assets at all in this problem. Next, do have any current assets? Like we don't have any current assets other than cash at bank. So how much cash at bank left? So just now we have done the bank account here. So carried down figure is going to be your balance. Carried down figure of the bank account is going to be your cash at bank, 24,24,000. So I'm copying the same. Cash at bank is 24,24,000 rupees. So I'm writing the same, 24,24,000 rupees. So total it both the side, 24,24,000. 20 lakh plus 4 lakh, 24 lakh, 24 lakh, 24,000. 24 lakh, 24,000. So the problem got tallied. So I'm closing the balance sheet. So if you have any doubts, kindly feel free to ask your doubts and get it clarified. So don't carry your doubts, so that application level when you reach, so that you will pass through all this kind of small doubts. Okay, so I'm done with this problem. I'll come up very soon with one more video, that is with the problem and solution. So until then, take care. See you soon. Bye bye and stay safe.